And so we got Sweetwater on the line, and we're going to talk about up in Seattle. This is the Seattle Center, the Native Center.
It's with Seattle Schools, Brian.
Yeah. So can we talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Yes. Thank you all. Thank you for having me here today. I'd like to bring to the attention of the community, the Native community, and the larger community that the Indian Heritage School and program is being in the process of being eliminated here in Seattle, and that will impact so many of our Native learners and students in the area. We got a letter from Jose Banda, who is the superintendent of Seattle Schools, just on Friday. I can read you a gist of the letter. He says, "Dear middle college high school students and families, for the 2013-14 school year, we will be moving the American Indian Heritage Middle College High School participants to the Middle College High School at Northgate Mall." Yes, that's Northgate Mall, you heard me right. He goes on to say, "We are excited about the increased opportunities for all our students at our Northgate Mall location, where there are more resources and staffing to offer the best academic and social setting for our students. By having the American Indian-focused curriculum at Northgate Mall, we will also reach additional students." He says this move will also prepare us for the eventual construction of a new school campus at the Wilson Pacific site. After the district's capital levy was approved by voters in February, the Wilson Pacific building is slated to be demolished to make way for a new elementary and middle school. He goes on to say our Northgate Middle College High School campus, located at 401 Northeast Northgate Way, is designed to meet the needs of students who want a small, caring learning environment. The core curriculum includes math, science, social studies, and language arts classes. In addition, the Northgate campus offers electives in computer skills, leadership training, civic and college preparatory classes. Students are also welcome to enroll in one of our 3 other sites at Seattle University, High Point Neighborhood House, or the University of Washington. Students, mainly the Native students currently at Wilson Pacific, will be automatically enrolled at Northgate. And he says if they wish to relocate it at a different location, they need to call Cindy Nash at 206-252-4792. Anyway, he goes on to say he's pleased that Seattle Schools offers the unique experience of our middle college high school to our students. And I know how important small, personalized settings can be for many of our students, and even to us for continued district and program. Well, this is a big problem, Brian, for us and our Native students here in the Seattle area. As you may know, the school was originally started. It's been in the area for over 40 years, and it's been located at Wilson Pacific, 1330 North 90th Street. And it was in its prime. It was under the leadership of Robert Eaglestaff, the Indian Heritage. It was a vibrant, visible, robust alternative school serving over 130 Native youth. Indian Heritage was originally dedicated to support the unique academic and cultural needs of our Native learners. It has always been the mission to provide Native-focused curriculum, instruction, support services, and community engagement. And the Indian Heritage was started in 1974 as a result of the Indian Education Act of 1972. And this was brought about by many visionaries and community leaders in the Seattle area. And it was that in 92, it was a very successful program, and it graduated many of their students. Many of the students went on to enroll in post-secondary and vocational schools. Plans were being made to expand the program from the 6th to 12th grade to K through 12. And all this changed after the death of Robert Eaglestaff in 1996, and the school has never been the same. It's been struggling for many years, and recently it's undergoing this dismantling as a result of the Seattle School District administrators. Last year, they made a pronouncement to eliminate the school, proceed to reassign Native instructors and students to other sites, therefore cutting the thread that binds our Native students to this program. It's been an ongoing battle in which the Native community is not being heard, even though Jose Banda has requested to meet with the Native community. It's more it's how you say, going through the motions and not actually listening to the community. He's attempting to start a Native advisory committee there, but the main community leaders and people in our area want to form a coalition. They've come up with recommendations to revitalize the Indian heritage, which includes relocating the program to a place of learning and not at Northgate Mall until the new site has been completed in 2017. They recommend the district commit to reestablishing Indian heritage back at the Wilson Pacific once the new building is complete. Because as it is now, that's still up in the air. They're also recommending for continued funding for this much-needed program. They're also asking the hiring of a new instructor that is Native American or is culturally competent to address the needs and concerns of all our Native learners, the families, and communities. They recommend that there be a Native-focused instruction and Native-infused curriculum be established, because currently there's absolutely no demonstration of that in this Seattle School public school relocation program. And they're also recommending that these murals, there's some beautiful murals in which Andrew Morrison, the awesome artist who made these, will be speaking after me to address this issue, but they're planning to tear down this whole school and all these really awesome murals he's created over the years and to support and for our children, our Native children there. And so I'll let him talk about that after I'm done.
So how can we help you? Like other than showing up, I know that there's a event going on up in the Seattle area. Should you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. Yes, we're having a rally on Wednesday, and that is Wednesday the 15th at 3:30 at the John Stanford Center for Education. The address is 2445 3rd Avenue South in Seattle. If we can get a show of community support there, that would be awesome. If people can't make that, we're also making a calling campaign in which people can call in and address this issue. I'll be making a calling campaign event page on my Idle No More Washington page, so people can check with there. I'm going to be done with that today, and I'll be given the address of the Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction in Washington, and also the State Education Agency, Indian Education person to call. The first guy is Randy Dorn, who's the Superintendent of Public Instruction, and the second person is Ms. Robin Butterfield. She's the Director of Indian Education here in Olympia. So we'll have that. I'm going to start an online campaign, petition campaign, so people can support us that way also. So we're having a sign-making class, also, or a sign-making workshop also tomorrow. There's a lot going on. Let me see if I can find the address for that. But yes, we definitely need a lot of support out there. And this is for our children, our children's children, that they have the right to a quality education for our Native students. So I just thank you for this opportunity to share our story.
Thank you. I appreciate you sharing with us so we know what's going on. And please send me that link to petition page, and we'll send it around.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, this is all Sweetwater.
Pardon?
Oh, I thought you hung up.
Oh.
Heard this big bang. I'm having a night today. I think it's funny. I think the little people around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are dropping, and it's funny. But so
Okay.
I can laugh at myself.
Yeah.
So us, and we come up. We're gonna come up during that time, and we're gonna read at the what's that place again?
The John Stanford Center for Education.
Okay.
It's on Wednesday at 3:30. The address is 2445 3rd Avenue South. That's in Seattle.
Right. And so hope many people show up, and you said they're going to be doing sign making.
Yes, we're having a sign making. Let me see if I can find that too. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want to keep on repeating it so remember.
Yes, we do. I got it right here. So the sign making is taking place starting at 3:30 Monday. That's tomorrow, and that's going to be at Michael DeSanti's home, which is at 725 East Alder Street, Unit 136 in Seattle, and that's at the Yesler Terrace housing. That's near Harborview in Seattle. So anybody's welcome to come to that. We welcome all our Native peoples, our allies. We need as much support as we can, really.
All right. So I appreciate you calling, and let I forget the other guy's name. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'll call Andrew and let him call in, and I'd love to have him share about the murals and how important it is we save those murals too.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And this is Make No Bones About It, and Andrew will be calling in a few minutes. Until then, I'm going to play a quick song, and we'll come back after this message from it's an honor song by Dennis Banks. And here we go. Thanks for listening. Mr. Dennis Banks, honor song off of Still Strong. Hey, Andrew, are you with us?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'll just give you a minute to introduce yourself, and then we'll just talk a little bit about the mural and what's going on in Seattle.
Okay. My name is Andrew Morrison, and I am a Native American artist from Seattle, Washington, and myself, Sweetwater, and hundreds of Native American people are putting forth efforts to save the Native American murals that I painted on Indian Heritage High School and the Indian Heritage program that has been systematically wiped out by the Seattle Public Schools.
All right, so can we talk a little bit about your involvement and what you want people to know about what's going on up there? I know that there is going to be a rally. We just talked about that, but get a little bit more specific.
I am the sole creator of all of the murals that are on the gymnasium and the cafeteria of the Indian Heritage High School, and I painted the murals over the course of 10 years, beginning in 2001, and I painted all of these murals of Native American people for the Native American children that attend Indian Heritage High School. And about a year ago, rumors began brewing in Seattle about a demolition of the Indian Heritage High School. And at that point, I knew that I've been here in Seattle my whole life. I knew that for someone to abruptly make a decision to demolish this high school and systematically wipe out the program, that evil was fueling this act. And up to this point, I am not wrong in my intuition and knowing that darkness is surrounding this as far as these Seattle Public Schools officials that don't even know what a Native American person is, and they don't even understand that the name of the city, Seattle, was named after a local Native American leader, Chief Seattle, who was a Duwamish and Suquamish tribal member. So the fact that they would want to desecrate the largest commemoration of Chief Seattle in the city, which is a 25-foot tall painting that I did, and the mayor of the city, Greg Nichols, came out and shook my hand and told me, "Good son, good job, son." The fact that they would want to desecrate that image to the ground, it says everything about who they are and what type of belief system is happening within themselves as individuals.
Absolutely. And so, how can we help the rally? I know there's a petition coming around. What are other things that you would suggest us to do to help you?
I would strongly suggest people contacting Jose Banda. He is the superintendent of Seattle Public Schools, and he is a brand new superintendent from Southern California that has not even been in Seattle 1 year. He is not accustomed to our ways. He does not know his way around town. I believe that he's in way over his head, and I really know that people, if they call him directly and email him and his assistant, that by sheer number of people that care, our voices will be heard. To me, it's very ludicrous that the city of Seattle would entrust such a paramount decision to an outsider, to someone who hasn't even lived in Seattle for 1 year. He doesn't know our ways. He's never been to Tulalip Reservation, the Muckleshoot Reservation, the Suquamish Reservation. He was never a part of Indian Heritage High School. His children weren't raised in Seattle Public Schools. He never knew Bob Eaglestaff. So to me, I would really encourage people to call him and write him and guide him. He needs guidance. He's obviously at a loss, as is his counsel and the people that he is confiding in. Every last one of them are now backpedaling and trying to save face, because what's happening in Seattle is their true colors are coming out because of myself, people like Sweetwater, the UNEA, the United Native Education Alliance, people that are taking a stand And at the end of the day, they want to look great. They want to be looked upon as great individuals, which they can be. They just have to do the right thing. They have to honor our rights. They have to honor who we are, our spirits, the legacy of the Indian Heritage Program. And Bob Eaglestaff, the founding principal, rest in peace, the man who got this all started. Again, during this whole demolition process, not one of the Seattle Public Schools officials has even brought up his name. Again, it shows everything about who they are as individuals. And it's not too late for them. They can change. They can, ask for forgiveness from the Native American community. I encourage people to call these people directly, write them religiously, without any reservation. Don't bite your tongue. Don't hold any punches, and just, give it to them. We've been dealing with this stuff since 1492. When are we going to get a break? Hey, thank you.
All right, take care.
Take care.